Hello and welcome everyone to Silver Asset of the Day for the 11th of February 2022, presented by myself, Phil Carr, at the Gold and Silver Club. So as we get towards the end of the week here, what do you need to be aware of? Well, as it relates specifically for silver, at this point, hedge funds and money managers that have a position on this market, 57% are currently long on silver. We've now also had the US inflation data come through on Thursday, which of course came in at 7.5%. That's the highest reading in over 40 years. So with that, that's really confirmed everything that we've been talking you through, which is the commodity super cycle, which continues to gather pace. We've seen big breakouts, certainly over the last week here. Everything from energies to metals to aluminium breaking out to 13-year highs. We've seen oil prices break out to 8-year highs. Copper prices this week broke all the way back out to 6-month highs. In fact, copper has been one of our best performing trades over this week. Took the opportunity on copper to again bank a windfall amount of profit, over 740 points banked on that market, alongside of course gold, where we banked over 800 points. We have now locked in over 1,500 points of profit. So again, just to give you that calculation, for every one lot traded, that's $15,000 of profit. For every 10 lots traded, that's $150,000 of profit. We have many positions that are running at the moment, protected, and we continue to scale out on strength here as we see these breakouts. Again, Thursday CPI data, a great example where take the advantage. When you get those big breakouts and surges to the upside, we essentially want to make sure we're capitalizing and locking in profits when you do see commodities have these extreme volatile moves to the upside, the impulse moves that you can definitely take advantage of. Now with that, later on in the session, following on from the CPI data, we did see the dollar spike back up to the upside, and this caused that whipsaw price action on many markets, which essentially closed near their daily lows later on in the day. And again, this just comes back to the point. You want to be nimble. You're trading these markets. It's not long-term investing. You're trading here. You want to take advantage of the cycles for each commodity. Make sure that you're capitalizing on each of those swings. This is where you can use major news items to capitalize, bank at the highs, and then essentially reload once the dust settles and once you get these pullbacks as well. So I love the way the markets are setting up now as we head into next week. As I mentioned before on gold, we had a very sticky level of resistance around that 1825, 1830 level. Gold is still struggling to close above that level at the moment. We've taken the opportunity over the last couple of weeks here to build into positions around the 1780s and therefore banking into strength here again over the course of the last week. But this now sets up really nicely going into next week for many commodities, including energies, which have had a bit of a pullback towards the end of the week here. You've seen the same again on copper, on platinum, after we've banked already a lot of profit on these big breakouts and impulse moves to the upside. They're now coming back down to more attractive levels to then reload and add further exposure. And this is really the beauty of utilizing a research-driven approach to the market, where you do want to be utilizing statistics, data, market intelligence, learning, of course, the daily, the weekly, the monthly, the quarterly cycles for each commodity, the intermarket correlations, the ratios, alongside that macroeconomics, fundamentals, the key news items, which will have the biggest impact. The CPI inflation data has no doubt caused that large impulse move in the markets over the course of Thursday's session. Then, of course, you want to marry that up with how the hedge funds, money managers, banks and institutions are positioned in the market. That will help you massively to get an edge. So with that, if you would like to join our community of successful traders, learn the research-driven approach to the market, and join our professional mentorship program, there is an opportunity for you to do so. Just make sure you click in the link below today's report in order to make an application to join our professional mentorship program.